playing now.
Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say, right? But at the end of the day, we do got a big game tonight between the Baltimore Ravens and the Chargers. Monday Night Football. This is going to be a fun one, man. This is going to be a fun one. I like this matchup. The two teams that are in the race for the wild card spot. You got Justin Herbert and Lamar Jackson. Ooh, look at that graphic. What you know about it? Look at that, man. Lamar Jackson versus Justin Herbert.
This is going to be a good one tonight, Richie.
Who you got?
I'm thinking through it now, bro. Here's the deal. You got to go with Baltimore in this one, even though you don't have to go with Baltimore in this one. I don't know who to pick, Richie.
Chad, who you got tonight?
Here's what I'll say. Okay. And I'm going to pick Baltimore in this one, but I know I could be very wrong. I could be very wrong in this one, and I'm going to go off of the strength of Derrick Henry. I'm just worried that I think Justin Herbert might light it up tonight. They might unleash him tonight. This might be the 400 passing yard game from Justin Herbert with 4 touchdowns. And Lamar, I don't know, because Lamar and the Ravens, they haven't looked the best against great defenses. And the Chargers have a great defense. This is tough. It's just depending on how will the Chargers handle the run aspect of it.
Are we coming away from this game thinking that Lamar Jackson leapfrogged Josh Allen for the MVP race? Is he going to have an MVP performance tonight? Because Josh Allen's on a bye. So if Lamar goes out there and wins and has an MVP level performance, he's probably going to be the favorite. Is that going to happen?
First of all, you already know Lamar is still my favorite, Richie. When you look at the totality of the season,
he needs to play well tonight. What if he plays? That is true. If he has a stinker tonight, they lose. He's no longer the favorite. Let's keep it a buck, TD.
This is true, but you're right. I mean, it's Lamar Jackson's trophy to lose, because the opponents that's on his schedule for the rest of the season are going to have us talking like this every single week. Man, this is going to be a good one. Man, this is going to be a good one. So Lamar has the opportunity, even if he didn't play well tonight, he still got enough big games for the rest of the season where he still could come back and win it. So he needs to, though. This one right here, definitely he's the front runner. And again, he's already the front runner to me, but this will definitely shush all that Josh Allen talk down for a little bit.
Well, see, and this is split on
here's
tonight.
Another thing, Richie. This is what's unfair about it. Josh Allen play a whole bunch of bums for the rest of the season, and when he go out there and performing well, they're just gonna keep on saying, "Oh, Josh."
What do you mean? He's got the Lions and
That's it.
The Rams and the Niners.
Look, they getting out here blown out
Jets
every week. That's my point exactly.
You got the Jets twice, and you're gonna lose one of them. How's that gonna feel when you lose to the Jets? Oh, that's gonna
stop, man. Listen,
in Miami too.
So, is the MVP just stats driven?
No.
So, tell me why Justin Herbert wouldn't get a lot of love.
Because he's not having. I mean, it's not just stats driven. Is stats a factor? Oh yeah, it is. He's not even putting up close to MVP numbers. Look at his numbers.
But
Lamar has double the amount of touchdowns than him.
It's not required though in the system. So I guess he's just a victim of the system because.
But that proves that he's not the most valuable asset to that team. It's the system that's the most valuable asset.
But he is, because
MVP means that you're the most valuable player to your organization. And I'm not saying he's not valuable to the Chargers, but if you want to compare him to Lamar Jackson and his value to the Baltimore Ravens and what he's doing and the plays that he's making and the impact on winning that he has, I don't even think it's close.
This is where I kind of disagree. If you give Justin Herbert 4 more interceptions, this team got 2 less losses.
If you put Justin Herbert on the Ravens, he's not putting up those types of numbers.
You done lost every bit of your mind.
Oh my gosh. Are you comparing Herbert to Lamar right now?
Do you know that the Ravens are allowing Lamar to kind of let it rip a little more this year? If Justin Herbert was able to have
No. We're not going to get into this debate, bro. If Herbert was on the Ravens, he would not be sniffing these numbers from a rushing standpoint and a
Oh
passing
no,
standpoint.
not a rushing standpoint, but
Yeah,
a
but you have
pass.
to realize the rushing ability, the threat of Lamar Jackson rushing the football allows him to get these opportunities through the air because
The
defenses are so worried about Lamar running,
I,
which is
I,
opening up opportunities for Lamar, and he's taking full advantage of it.
I get that.
That context matters, and
I
he's
get
leading
that.
the league in passing yards. And I mean, look at that.
I get that. I agree with that. But here's what I'll say. Don't tell me from a passing standpoint his numbers wouldn't be up. You want to take, I know it ain't all
I
that,
don't think
but
it would.
Lamar still got better weapons than Herbert.
No, it would not be. I mean, what are we thinking? I mean, Justin Herbert's on a run first team right now, and that's his numbers. The Ravens are a run first team, and that was. I think
But
you're
have
missing
they
the
been
point
run? Have they
of
been
Lamar
run first
Jackson's
this year?
Lamar Jackson's mobility is a threat that's opening up the pass game. Herbert's rushing ability would not be a threat. They'd hone in on the run, and they would not allow Herbert to throw the football like they're doing it with the Chargers. His numbers would be the same on the Ravens.
I don't know, man. Now are the Ravens a rush first team this year, Richie?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Even though Lamar, that's why they're so dangerous. Is because they're a rush first team and having the quarterback that leads the NFL in passing yards. That doesn't really make sense, but it's true when you have Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. This is a big game for the Ravens, though, because if they lose, all of a sudden, they have the same record as the Broncos.
Well, that's true too. But man, I just looked it up. It's man, they're the most balanced team in the league. I mean, the Ravens right now they got 52% rushes and 48% passing. They're passing way more than their old identity. Lamar Jackson has been allowed to let it loose a lot more this year.
Yeah, and he's taking advantage of it. That should not be a hurt. That should be a plus.
Yeah, I agree.
For Lamar Jackson. So I think it's going to be interesting tonight. You guys voted in the chat. 54% say Chargers are winning tonight. Interesting stuff, man.